He never left me. He didn't go nowhere.
Lil Meech.
Yeah, he never left. He's like, I really wish I could publicly be with you, but like, I'm an actor. I have this going on. I have that going on. Like, I can't. Like, it's going to fuck up my reputation because of who you are.
There are bad moments in celebrity life, and then there are the ones that haunt you forever, replaying online like a broken record. For Lil Meech, that line's been crossed again and again. What started as a few messy whispers has turned into a non-stop loop of public embarrassment, lawsuits, and internet drama that just won't quit. People who've been watching since day one already know how this story goes. Every time things cool down, another headline explodes, and somehow it always circles back to one name, Celina Powell. Lil Meech, once known mainly as Big Meech's son, carved out his own lane through acting, charm, and that next big thing energy. But behind all that shine, there were quiet rumors spreading fast, that the lifestyle wasn't really matching the income. Those who know the game started joking that Meech had hit what the streets call hood bankruptcy. That's not about papers or lawyers. It's when a man runs out of options and pride at the same time. When survival starts looking like hustle and hustle starts looking like desperation. And right when he hit that point, Celina Powell entered the scene. Now, Powell's name carries weight, but not the good kind. She's infamous for turning private moments into public headlines. For years, she's made a living off viral confessions, leaked DMs, and messy hookups. She's built a brand out of chaos, a professional storm in human form. So when Lil Meech suddenly popped up beside her, nobody believed it at first. But then came the pictures, the clips, and suddenly the internet had proof. Soon it wasn't just rumors anymore. People online started saying Meech had moved in, swapping fame for a couch and clout for comfort. Then, like clockwork, Powell dropped receipts, photos, and videos showing them together, smiling like it was nothing. Meech fired back quick, calling it all cap, but that denial didn't last long, because just days later, a private phone call leaked, and this time it was his voice apologizing, begging her to take everything down. He admitted she wasn't lying, that the posts were real and the denial was fake. That clip spread like wildfire, showing a man torn between image and reality, pride and panic. In a matter of hours, the internet had its verdict. Lil Meech wasn't just caught up, he was caught completely exposed.
Please, delete this stuff. This is my reputation, bro. I apologize for saying what I said to you. Please, man.
But you said it was cap, though. What was cap, Demetrius?
Celina, I said that to get the post deleted, Celina.
Okay. You're right. But now you want to make me look like a liar in front of the internet. It's crazy, Demetrius.
That's not how I tried to make you seem. I apologize for that.
Months later, the chaos came back around, only this time it hit even harder. Celina Powell popped up on the We in Miami podcast and dropped a bomb that sent social media into overdrive. She claimed Lil Meech once told her he wanted to go public with their relationship, but couldn't because it would ruin his image. That one line changed everything. Within hours, blogs lit up, clips spread like wildfire, and the internet had a field day clowning him. Memes popped up left and right. People were dragging his name through every corner of social media. But instead of brushing it off, Meech's camp came out swinging. His legal team, the law offices of Elsa Galloway, wasted no time sending a full-blown cease and desist to both the podcast and Powell herself. The letter demanded an official apology and public retraction. No jokes, no games, just business. According to that document, Powell's claims were straight up false, defamatory, and malicious. It made things clear Meech never had any romantic or intimate relationship with her, period. His lawyer said her story wasn't just messy gossip, it was damaging his image, his partnerships, and the career he'd been building from the ground up. With that move, the message was loud and clear. Lil Meech wasn't just fighting for his reputation. He was fighting to remind everyone that not every rumor deserves to be believed.
Why do people hate you so much?
I really don't know. I'm on the shade room right now, and I was reading through the comments, like, yo, why does everybody not like me? Like, why is the top comment, like, why would you be with her? Like, why are y'all mad? First of all, I never got left. Let's say that. He never left me. He didn't go nowhere.
Lil Meech.
Yeah, he never left. Like, I was reading something, it was like, oh, you sold your soul, you sold your soul. And it, in a way, I think I kind of I didn't sell my soul, but I definitely think like my love life is tarnished. Like me and Demetrius, he was like, yo, like I really genuinely wish, like we and him had a really life talk. He's like, I really wish I could publicly be with you, but like I'm an actor, I have this going on, I have that going on, like I can't, like it's gonna fuck up my reputation because of who you are.
But the internet's memory, it never forgets. The second that legal letter went out, fans dug everything back up. Screenshots, old clips, and that infamous video from Powell's OnlyFans that allegedly showed a little too much truth. Within hours, timelines were flooded again, and the receipts were everywhere. People weren't buying the denial at all. One viral comment said it best, bro, we've seen the footage. You can't sue the internet for what it already saw. That line alone summed up how most fans felt. The damage was already done, and no lawyer could rewrite what millions had already watched. Public opinion turned harsh fast. Many said Meech should have just taken the L, moved on, and let the story fade instead of trying to fight it head on, because the more he pushed, the bigger the mess got. Even fans who still liked him had to admit it. Battling Celina Powell in public was a no-win situation. She lives for attention, thrives on backlash, and every time someone tries to shut her down, she comes back louder, wilder, and 10 times messier.
Do you have any regrets, Celina?
Yeah, of course I have regrets, but in the same hand, I made my bed, I gotta lie in it. So I know I've closed a lot of doors on like opportunities that I could have gotten and probably had a better reputation had I not done certain in the heat of the moment.
I want to see Celina get married. Like, you know what I
too.
mean? I'm ready for chapter 2 of your life. If you met the perfect guy, you would settle down and get married.
Immediately. I want a baby. I want to get pregnant now.
Would you stop being outside? You
Yes,
wouldn't?
because now that I'm getting older, I'm 30. Like my biological clock is ticking. Like I gotta hurry.
Do you ever wish you could get a clean slate and just start over?
Of course, all the time. Or like, I used to think like apologies like fixed it as well, because a lot of these celebrities we're in Miami, we see these celebrities all the time. I've done apologize to like most of them, and we're good, but that still doesn't take away the public's view. So now when I'm just chilling with my man and I'm posting getting a haircut, everyone's like, oh, she's a whore, she's this, she's that. I'm like, it's just, it sucks. Like I'm always gonna have to live with that no matter how much time. I've been known for 10 years now, so. And the story does not change.
Behind all the laughter, the memes, and the jokes, there was something heavier hiding underneath. The picture of a young star crumbling under pressure. Lil Meech isn't the first celeb to slip while chasing comfort, love, or a little validation, but his every mistake plays out in real time, with millions watching every move. That kind of spotlight doesn't forgive, it just magnifies. Meanwhile, Celina Powell, she's never once tried to dodge her reputation. She's built her whole image on being unpredictable. From wild pregnancy claims to explosive stories about rappers and influencers, she's managed to stay relevant by staying controversial. People might call her a liar, a clout chaser, or worse. But somehow she always ends up back in the headlines, turning drama into currency.
I saw her in church. At Boot Church, I was like, wait, is that Celina? But a lot of people think that people in church are like supposed to be perfect. No, we're all sinners. You go to God because like you want a better life, like you want to do better. Like in the Bible, God used bad people. He used
literally a whole process.
Do you know why? Because he didn't want the perfect saint to take the credit. He wants the credit to be on him. Since you've been through some real girls that are going through what you went through, now when you speak to them, they're gonna listen because it's who you are. So never forget that.
And when her name linked up with Lil Meech again, it was like a spark to gasoline. For her, it was another viral win. But for him, it was another stain on a reputation he's been trying to clean up for years. That's the part that hurts most. Not just losing public favor, but losing credibility as a man who's been trying to grow past the chaos. His legal team made their stance loud and clear. The letter demanded we in Miami issue a full retraction across every single platform, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of it. They wanted Powell's statements declared entirely false for the record, no room for spin or shade, but whether that'll actually happen, that's the mystery. Because no matter how many papers get filed, the truth on the internet doesn't fade, it lingers. The footage is still out there, the screenshots still exist, and the history can't be deleted. In trying to silence the noise, Lil Meech might have just turned up the volume even louder. At some point, pride has to bow down to reality, because the internet doesn't play fair. and it definitely doesn't forget. Once the receipts are out there, no lawsuit, no statement, and no legal team can make them vanish. The screenshots live forever, the clips keep circulating, and the comments never stop rolling in. Lil Meech might be battling for his reputation in court, but out here, in the court of public opinion, that verdict dropped a long time ago, and it's brutal. Fans have already made up their minds, turning every misstep into a meme and every denial into a joke. You can't outsue the timeline, and you can't hide from what's already viral. Now, the real question isn't about winning the case, it's about whether he can rebuild from the mess that keeps following him. Can he step out of the shadow of all that drama and remind the world who he really is? Or will this chapter keep replaying every time his name trends? Because at the end of the day, the hardest part of fame isn't surviving the spotlight, it's surviving yourself. Fame doesn't forgive weakness, it exposes it. If you made it this far, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Appreciate you for watching, and as always, see you on the next one.